Is there even anyone left in the agency? Hello everybody, how's everyone day? Amiga Kitadas. There is one thing that you guys might be aware that I've been covering for the past few random chat, which normally I do not do these kind of things. AkioAir have been in my radar for the past few days. So apparently, alright, just you guys just bear with it. Is that there is apparently that another allegation statement given by none other than Mew, or in other words called Madaria, who is another VTuber who worked for AkioAir, and she put up a 4-page statement, which in a sense prove a lot of things that what Athena, who was the first to put up her statement in regards to AkioAir and having other allegation against the company, follow like a floodgate. So the one thing is that apparently she this male son actually put up a statement, 4 pages to be exact, indicating what happened based on her point of view. So apparently that she felt that she had been taken advantage of, and that she was technically considered the favor of the CEO of AkioAir Jason. And the thing is, right, it was also stated in a way that she was more like being, when I say taken advantage, it's more like being more towards the point of like taken too much of kindness, not taken advantage of her though. So it's like she's too kind based on the statement being written, and that it also debunked many statements that AkioAir put out. So the thing is, right, this statement put out is really, really powerful. Like one of the things that she had mentioned, throughout the 4th page that I read, I will just summarize for you guys, is that same allegation as many others, indicating how Johnson manipulate apparently every single talent, from how I look at it. So then also one of the funny thing is that they say that AkioAir, none of the onboarding talent sorry, I'm very bad in the English word, and I hate more than 3-syllable words. So it just mean that they had taken part in the decision making themselves. The one thing is that she was against Nopi, which I can see why. Like I mentioned in my not live stream. I think I talked about this in all my live stream. I'm pretty sure at the same time that I also agree with hiring on minor if they are talented, but like I mentioned, if they really want to go for it, and other talents are able to accept it. But in this case, that the other talents are against it, and that hiring of minor might not be the best thing. So for me, I can see why. If based on the term they feel they want to protect the young little girl, yeah, by all means go ahead. I'm to me, if I'm given the chance to hire a minor to showcase her talents, to me I'll be like, I'm just gonna give her all the money, make sure that she get treated correctly, and then I know some people will be like, hey, man, you shouldn't give her the as long as the company is not into Liu VTuber, I fine. But apparently the AkioAir is into Liu VTuber, so that's the problem. So what I'm actually more towards saying, like, hiring of minor may not be agreeable by many, but if she have the talents to prove her case and the talents, I don't see why not. But at the same time, as an agency VTuber, when your age already stated that no one over 18 should apply, that is something that the company have to rethink about. But on the other hand, like I mentioned, this allegation also proved quite a few things, including how Jason, the CEO of AkioAir, had taken advantage, and even Mia was taken advantage, even to the point that even when she was not in the right mind, she was manipulated to go to Japan, and worst part of all, she have to pay for some of the fee. Although the ticket is not Excuse me. So even if Jason paid for the air ticket, he did not pay for like a place for her to stay additional. So it means that she only got a free ticket. She have to pay for her own hotel fee, her own food and whatsoever. So that's what it seems to me, alright guys. So it seems not very promising in how Jason treated their talents. It means that they are not being paid much, and they have to pay out of their pocket money to go to Japan with him. It is like, what the hell are you treating your talents, mister? If you gotta press the dislike button, I know you're watching Jason. I got quite a few dislikes. I know issue. You can go and press the dislike. I don't mind you being only one. I will just let the whole. I will just show the whole how many dislikes I get in my video. By all means, go ahead. So the one thing is that I kind of like read through, and one of the things that actually come not surprisingly is that actually she did mention about one part on the last is that the payment, which apparently the company stated request base. Okay, the request based thing is really we all stated is like if you request for the pay, you get paid. But the thing is, right, apparently based on the statement by mail, is that the payment was not on time, and even when they asked for it, it is not given to them until they requested for it. And even if they request for it, they still have to request again and again and again and again. So the thing is, right, your pay will be given when requested, after requested, after another requested, and one requested for another time before you can get your pay. So yeah, it seems not very promising. The one thing is, right, it also meant to show that despite she learning a lot of good experience. I mentioned about this, like you climb out a mountain, you learn the experience, you get a lot new. You've seen the good side, you've seen the bad side. You want to climb down the mountain? Go ahead, go climb down that mountain. The road is just you, whether you got the courage to climb down, whether you still want to climb down. And once you climb down, don't worry, there are many other mountains for you to climb out. So apparently this statement was given to her, and that she had taken the courage to climb out that mountain of AkioAir, and that she had mentioned that she learned quite a lot throughout the 2 years but in the company, which wow, how long is this company having success? So yeah, she had finally calmed down, and like the question which I have to ask, like even when someone told me that there is no more talent in AkioAir, like none no more. There is no more talent in the company anymore. So the question would be like, the silence of AkioAir is not looking good. It has been very dead radio silent for the past 3 days. So it's not looking good for the company. There's a lot of things that we still want more question, like we want more our answer. But the one thing is that Mill actually like, I know why you do that, Milson. You will not win that sentence. As an Evangelion fan, yeah, good. You cannot win. You will not win. Yeah, AkioAir is not looking for you guys. So you know what? I will not stop following them. Don't get me wrong, guys. I know you guys will be like wondering. So I press unfollow. One thing is that as long as I follow this company, I'll be looking closely at this case carefully. Any statement given by them, and I will update you guys accordingly. So I hope you guys can give me time and understanding for posting that. But if you guys want me to unfollow, write in the comment below. Tell me. Because there are still 4,000 people following them. Okay. One of the things that the statement created by Aki, and then later on by a few more other talents, which if you guys really had no idea how, guys, I will put up the link of those talent, so-called apparently talents, into the each of the talents that has stated they claim to be the talent of AkioAir, and you guys can take a look at their own statement. This is just apparently an allegation still until when the company decided to step out. But the thing is, right, there is really, it's not one person statement. It's not two talent statement already. There are like so far from how many that I cover is already 7, I think. So all 7 talents had stated out their statement. That's not looking good for the company. And even if they come out and state that those talents are not, they have to prove otherwise. But apparently that because right now the talents are actually indicating they are the so-called talent of whichever season 1 and season 2, which is not looking good for AkioAir. And I'm not saying like I'm supporting AkioAir. Like I mentioned, there is a skill whether which side is leading towards the right and which is leading towards the wrong. At the moment, AkioAir is not in the right, which means that they are the allegation against them is pretty strong. More evidence support each other. The allegation and the statement given by the talents and former talents have indicate, well, I know they say current talent, but until they, I mean, like technically there is no proven that they are out yet from how like I look at it. But based on the allegation, it seems very, very strong that the statement put out by the former talents and the talents themselves is pretty strong. I do not know how law go about, but it seems to be a clear-cut case to me that the company is taking advantage of the talents. It's really, really hard for me to look into this case anymore. Like personally, I do not like. It's like if anyone asks me, what does this look to you guys? The one thing is that this remind me of a former case called Wactor. I once told one of my friend not to enter Wactor because at the time I was like, Wactor is going to do something stupid. And at the moment, Wactor had lost most of their talents as apparently except for one. And right now, if you guys look at AkioAir, apparently it's having like a company with no more talents until when other talents still continue streaming. If you guys tell me, if you guys know any other talent that is still streaming, post up the link below. Not the link below. Tell me the name of the talents and let me go and take a look. I will go and read. If not, just tweet me in at Rain had arrived. I will actually look into those. But based on how I look at every single detail is not looking very good for the company. So yeah, is AkioAir Wactor 2.0 at this point of time when there is no more talents in the company anymore? Yeah, it's safe to say that is the case. So as much as I really want to step into another thing, who is this Jason we are talking about? I probably will do a thing around the line of that who I think Jason might be or whatsoever. But if you guys go and take a look at the following, there is one following which is called Jason Cole or Jason at AkioAir, manager and CEO. This doesn't seem good when you put a manager and a CEO in the same line of things. You are the CEO, and then you are the manager. So you mean to tell me that the company, you only got one position called manager and one position called CEO, and you're the one who hold both positions? Like, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem very, very right. So I feel like this. Don't attack him, okay, guys. We do not know whether this is really him or not, but based on the photo, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. But don't attack him until the allegation is confirmed and that the company, because based on what this Jason guy seems to be like a bastard to me right now, based on all the allegation formed against him. So despite not being sexual allegation, it is still a very strong allegation as because that the person him himself is doing manipulation, that is not a very good sign when not one talent, not two talent, but most of your talents is doing that to you. And so far, based on the statement, I'm like, this guy seems like a bastard. I'm not sure about any more I can say about him. Seriously, I'm not really sure how to talk about him. But if Mel is Mel and she put up the statement, it seems that she is no longer defending him and that she is putting up her own statement. It seems like this AkioAir is really not looking in a very good position on how to look at it. So we have to see how, if AkioAir did not put out any more statement and they decided to just became bankrupt out of nowhere or closed down out of nowhere or decided to just be gone out of nowhere. Yeah, I think this is just a clear-cut case from how I look at it. So this is just not looking good for AkioAir. That's all I can say. Just we'll see how much, because I've been following this case quite closely. If anyone asks me why do I follow this case, until when the thing settle, I will tell more on my side of the story why I have decided to cover this case like very, very carefully. It's not for cloud. It's not for cloud. It's not I want to milk this. There's nothing for me to milk. I'm just basically just telling you guys my opinion, my take. This is not even a news. It's just giving update, sharing on news, and giving my opinion, my take on this whole damn thing. And it's not really looking good for the company. And it's actually sad to hear personally to me, like what is happening to the talents. Like, how can a company treat their talent in this way? It's sad to know. Despite that, I was willing to give AkioAir the benefit of doubt, but it seems like the company is no longer deserve all the benefit of doubt anymore for me. So right now, will I still cover the case? Yes, I will still cover the case. I will still talk about my take on it. It's just that this whole scenario is not looking good for the company. It's not, and to me, on the other hand, for all the former tenants of AkioAir, is that it's good they all decided to climb out that mountain called AkioAir. It's good that they know that the mountain they climb is not the greenery they want. Like I mentioned long ago that there are other mountains to climb. I believe I also talked that the road is not smooth. They have taken the road. They are going to cross a very rough path at the moment down the hill because based on allegation posts that they are being legally threatened, there is a high chance that AkioAir is putting the legal team. Maybe I had no idea, but let's hope that the talents themselves are protected legally based on what they are doing. So I hope that the lawyer are able to protect them in the statement, because the statement put out is very strong. And from how I look at it, it seems that all talents are branched together to fight against AkioAir, which, if stand correct, testimonial from each of them can help to protect each other, and that is a very, very powerful bond that they deserve. So it's not very good for the AkioAir if they are going to legally threaten, because if that go through, it has proven to the whole world that they are not hesitant to go the legal route, and that the legal threatened allegation have been proven. It's not claim, it's not allegation, it's confirmed. Double confirm plus chop plus 10 plus warranty plus guarantee plus a kiss to the stamp and chop again. Confirm. So yeah, the one thing that is, like I mentioned again and again, it's not looking for the AkioAir, and I really hope that the talents are able to protect themselves. And I will talk about why I deserve to cover this a lot, because insider news, insider thing, no, it's just to protect all of my friends. So with that being said, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat that we, or maybe like random talk, random video, or random live stream or whatever. But anyway, this I make a keep that fun on this. Hopefully, covering a new story for this week. I'm just sick and tired of this news. Okay, just admit the L, please. It's ridiculous. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for okay? Final one, okay? Press the like. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Okay, and have a good day and night. Bye bye.